Afternoon. I've been very lazy today. I've decided to feed the dogs a rabbit which was hit by a car a while ago. I've had it frozen for worms and stuff for the way over the 3 months it's recommended. So I've decided to finally pull it out and feed it to the dogs, but I just couldn't bear to see the skin go to waste. It's I'll show you right here. It's really soft. I've already taken the head off and the feet, so I'm just in the process of trying to pull away this skin. It's still frozen, so it's a bit hard, but it's really soft. So I thought quickly skin it and then feed the meat to the dogs. I'll find something for it. I've got a couple kangaroo skins already, and I was gonna keep the skin from the deer, but I was just lazy and didn't end up doing it. So all in all, I'd like to keep the skins. I want to make a hammock for when I go camping. I think it'll be a lot warmer than a standard hammock. Heavier, much heavier, but warmer. So yeah, let's see if I can get the skin off. I don't have a camera mount or anything, so it'll be a bit hard to record it, but I'll just walk through what I've been doing. So I've just been pulling the skin back, and then just where you can see where it's wanting to separate but it can't, I'm just nicking it ever so gently with the knife. And then working around to the next loosest bit, you can sort of pull it. And if you look in there, you can see just tucking in. I'm not sure where I want to do my main cut to have it, divide down. Ideally, I'd like to like the standard cuts through the middle, but that's where it's really soft, so I'm not really sure. But I thought I'd work with it, see where I go, and maybe just do the standard like eye-shaped cut that most people do. But I've watched a couple of videos on skinning rabbits, and they've got pretty stretchy skin, so you can usually skin them whole, and you don't have to do the cut down the middle. But yeah, we will see. I'm going to keep doing that for a bit. First time skinning rabbit, I'm really annoyed. It was my favourite bit, right on the chest. And it's just, I'm used to the tougher skinned animals that can handle just being reefed at. So I was pulling like this, and it's just torn. I'm hoping if I can dry it gently enough, I should be able to stitch it back together, because that was a really fluffy bit. A lot of rabbit hair at my face. So just what I'm doing here, for those who don't know how to skin, what I usually do is I pull the skin back, and you'll get like these little bits of skin that are trying to hold on. And you just come along with the knife. It helps to have a really sharp knife and just cut them really gently in between the skin and the meat. And then you repeat until you create more. And then you cut those. Usually with tougher stuff, it's like the only way to get it off without using just brute strength. I'm finding with the rabbit, maybe it's because it's frozen, but I've been having to do this as well, even though apparently you don't have to. So it's just because the skin will rip, otherwise I don't want to rip it again. So, but you know, getting there. Dogs are hovering, they want some, so I might cut off some for them. I just cut through and find the joint, and then gently lever away, and it exposes the joint, and then you can just cut in between. It helps to understand anatomy a little bit, especially when you're doing this kind of stuff, because it'll make it really hard. Like you can't, especially with just a standard knife, you can't break through bone. So it helps to find the joints and cut through at the joint piece. I did this with fish too. You find like where you want to cut on the spine, and then just flex it, and it opens up the joint, and you just cut into the joint. This back piece is really tough. Thanks, Doug. Don't mind the cat. He's stalking because he wants some. So I'm just gently moving in all areas. If you try to do one spot, it'll just get caught and not really move. So we're just kind of work on the bits that I feel like are loose at the time, and then just go from there. Yes, I do plan on investing in a mount. Especially for things like this. I want to do a cooking video and test out my cooking skills, but I will definitely need a mount for that. I'm hesitating a little bit because I'm not a good cook, and I think it's just, I'm lazy. Cooking's hard. See, the back skin's quite tough. This is the back along here, and I can pull on that quite hard, and it doesn't seem to want to rip, which is quite good. It's handy when they're frozen. Usually I'd have to like hold one end and pull, but because it's frozen still, I can kind of wedge it against my leg and pull it on like that. Which is good. That means I've got two hands to pull with rather than one. I never used to freeze. I was always quite slack with that, but since recently finding out about how to prevent worms, I freeze anything I pick up now to to, you know, prevent worms. Like the dogs are in the cat, they're covered in all worm, but yeah, it's rather prevent than, you know, cure. I think that's the way it's said. I don't know. Cat's being a stalker. He's like, oh, need sums. He's such a douchebag. He wants it, but then I'll give him some, and then he'll just sniff it for an hour. Dogs have always been well fed. The cat's new to it, so like it's always been a little bit on and off, but trying to get him a little bit more into it. But just nick the skin there. Rabbit, so freaking soft. It's getting quite tight around the belly, so I'm pulling it back, but it's kind of getting stuck. So I'm contemplating cutting down the back side and continuing on from there, or cutting through the belly side through there. So I'm not sure. I'm going to keep working at it for a bit. You can see where he's been hit. Must have been along the side because that's where the broken ribs are too. Along here. Poor baby, I hope it was quick. His head wasn't very good, so I'm thinking I'm hoping it was pretty instant for him. Let's get a bit crappy down here, so I might call it there. Cut off do the rest of the dogs. The one side of it's pretty bloody, so I don't really want to mess with it because it smells really bad. What a fluffy fur. Definitely want to keep as much as I can though. I just cut around the tail then, so I can pull the rest off. Whoop. One skin removed. I'll cut up this rabbit and feed it to the dogs, and then we'll have a look at the skin. Yeah, He's a cutie. See what I mean? He sniffs it for so long. It's like, do I want this? I don't know. Maybe I do. He did. Take it. Nice little chicken thing. Chicken leg. Chicken leg. Rabbit leg. I need another coffee, I think. Here's some Molly. Here's always in your face. It's better. Cut off the other leg for blue. So I found just the point above the hips and cut all the way around, and then just pull upwards to break the spine, and then chop. That can get a little blue. Yeah, Molly. This one for Molly. Come on. Now that they're all fed, let's check out this skin. Finally sorted it out. It was still connected through the belly, so I just picked the best spot to cut through. And yeah. So you can see this was, I don't even know my areas now. I think this was the back end. That was where all that bruising was on the back leg. And then that's where I've degloved the leg. I haven't cut through that yet, but I think I might just discard that whole piece. So I haven't really bothered with that. Shame it's really fluffy there. Maybe I might just cut that bit off. I'm not sure. It's a nice piece. And then I'm gonna, all this yellowy stuff, I've got to take that off. This is a little bruising from I'm thinking when he got hit. That's the whole one side of him, and the front leg and chest. That's the bit that I ripped accidentally. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to grin and bear it and cut that bit off, because that's not very salvageable, I don't think. I don't know, I'll work it out. And then the reason I've done it all, it's such a beautiful coat. It's really soft on the chest, which is why I wanted to keep it. And then the back end, super fluffy. So yeah, step one in doing some hides. I haven't recorded them before, so it'll be interesting. Anyone who's learning, it's good. You just get into it. It's a bit nitty and gritty, but you just pull it away, cut where the skin's connecting to the meat ever so gently, and then clean it. So you got to get all that yuck off the skin. So you need the skin is like just skin. So there's like this fat membrane that needs to come off, any veins, any meat, any fat. And then once it's clean, you salt it, let it dry. I like to stretch and salt because I don't like working with it too much in the end, so I'd rather get the stretching done before, but I don't know, it's just me. And then you gotta work it. You just keep stretching it, and you'll feel it sort of want to tear, but don't quite tear it. And it will go from like, you'll see the color. It's like a brownish cream, and then it will go like white, and that's when it's at the perfect tear point where the fibers are breaking. So it will be soft, but you don't want to do it too much because otherwise the hair will fall out. The rabbit, I'm a bit nervous with, because again, I haven't dealt with such soft skin before. So yeah, we'll see.